Hi everyone, Zas here. We're going to do a modern cube and really intent on making up my last two drafts where I made some significant play errors. The big play error on this last draft was having an Elspeth Ultimate, and it was a version of Elspeth I'd actually never gotten to Ultimate before, and I didn't have it in my mind, and so I played creatures and then had to kill my own creatures with the Elspeth Ultimate, and that cost me the game. So really going to try to do a better job of understanding what my options are before I play. I think that on the draft side, drafts have been going really well, and I just need to do a better job of piloting the decks. So let's see how we can end up with today's draft. English here in first place. All right, so good cards here. There's a Lightning Bolt for mono red. There's a Crater Hoof for green. Hero of Bladehold in white, and Geist, very good card in blue-white. I think those are kind of the best cards. Crater Hoof, good, but not as good when you can't, cheat him out. Although there is Tooth and Nail in this deck, but, it's still harder to kind of get that stuff out. So I like him, I like Hero, and I like Bolt. There's also Liliana, who is just would send a strong black signal. It's really, what do I want to play? Well, I played a white deck. I did Crater Hoof before. I feel Hero is kind of pretty flexible. But I'm going to go Crater Hoof. I'm going to go big. I enjoy playing green. So let's see if we can do well with that. Just looking back, if there'd been red, not a super great Rod follow-up. And if I'd taken white, probably would have done the sword, I think. In any case, here, so there's Bloom Tender, and then there's this Garruk. Yeah, I don't think this guy is this amazing. I will take this Garruk. I like him. Okay. And what do these guys do? Draw a card. That's all right. I think Fertile Ground is the pick here. It's ramp. There's also Arlencord here. Is she good? Vigilance, haste, your creatures. Yeah, that seems good, but I think I'll take the Fertile Ground here. All right, well, I'm happy with green. It seems like this is... No one's really fighting me too hard here. Grapple with the pass, what does this do? Return a creature. Okay, so it's like a... That seems good, but I think in this particular format, Master is very good. It's a bit slower format, and he can kind of take over the game. Maybe, I guess it's Prismatic Lens or the Voice. Yeah, I'll take the Lens. It's ramp, right? Like Fertile Ground. The best ramp, but it is ramp. Gives you the possibility of a turn 3, one of these guys. Of course, with a Crater Hoof, I'd much prefer the creature-based acceleration, but I'll take what I can get. Ooh, and speaking of creature-based acceleration, there is nothing... It's hard to beat the synergy of Awakening Zone with Crater Hoof, so I will take this. Although I will look at this Cura. I'm not too familiar with her. She's not the Kraken one. You untap lands. You tutor, mini tutor, and then have things fight and create. Okay, so yeah, we'll just take the Awakening Zone though. So far, so good. I like where we are. Make sure we're recording. Yep. I wonder if there's any chance of wheeling that sword. course, very premium would be like Llanowar Elf type cards. Also the just regular Garruk Planeswalker. He's very good. And then actually, you know, just a lot of the mid-range 4 and 5 drops, Pelucranos, those kind of guys, I think are very good. Okay, here. What is this? That seems pretty weak sauce. I think I'll take this. I think having it, you know, you're weak to flyers with green, and this kind of gives us an out. Alright, this is a nice early guy that can also, you know, he'll also play late, and he's good against the early decks. Wow, Geist, Wield. Okay. I think we'll just take the Kessig Wolf run, though. Nice finisher possible. If Arlen Cord wheels, which I doubt, that'll be definitely a pickup. Alright, did not get it. So I suppose there's this. Get more counters. Is that good? Or just removal? This will take the Constrictor. Okay. These are pretty mad, but sure. I guess they're sort of recurring, super grindy and slow, but eventual card advantage. I mean, if they replace themselves, it's not the worst. It's certainly not what I'd call super powerful here. If you would get counters. Just trying to understand what's the synergy here. It doesn't work with Planeswalkers, so... Alright, sure, I'll take that. It's not amazing. I'm not really playing any of these, so... Sure. Okay, and Ooze is a nice pickup. Alright, not the best, not the worst. Definitely missing... okay, this is more like it. So the Baloths are a very nice win con. And then there's Devoted Druid and the Mystic here. So this guy, you morph him... It's kind of tough between one of these and the Baloths, because the Baloths really do... you know, I don't know if I'll be able to cast Craterhoof reliably. And the Druid just gives you that immediate ramp. I think it's got to be the Druid. Just the ability that you can bang it out for 2 early. And I like this guy's flexibility, but yeah, I think it's got to be the Druid here. Ooh, a sword. Big fan of this sword, really. There's also this Utopia Sprawl, which I really like. But I think this sword is so good. And this sword in particular, I think, is the best sword in the cube. That I'm going to take it. And maybe I can wheel one of these two. Okay, well, the Cinder Glade works with the Kessig Wolf Run. There's also the Ram Gang, who's okay. Let's take the Glade. That turns on this. Oh, and there's a nice Avenger, which works well with Crater Huff. So now if I can get Tooth and Nail, then I'll have the nasty combo. Note that the lens also helps turn on Kessig Wolf Run. Okay, there's a Witness, which that is a late Goblin Guide, and a Choker. We'll just take the Witness, but what is this? End step, put a charge. Okay, so yeah, it's good in the red deck, right? Okay, I like this pack, Hero and a Goblin Guide, had we gone red. No 1-drops yet. Okay, so there's an Eldritch Evolution. Is this good for us? We sacrifice 2, so 5. Avenger could bring in Crater Hoof. This could bring in something else. So far, not that great, but there's not a whole lot else for us. So I will take it. Maybe we'll get the... Okay, and here's a Raging Ravine. Den Protector is also okay, like Ewit. But let's take the Ravine. Ah, okay. Desperate Recruiter. I do like this guy. He's card advantage, and he's an early drop with all the aggro white and red decks. You really need to be able to hold your own on the ground. And there's a Forest. Yeah, I'm okay with taking the Forest and be able to play more reds. Okay. Whenever she attacks, that's kind of nice. Yeah, we'll take this guy. This doesn't count. But we do have 3. So now if we have any... We can definitely splash red, I think. 1, 2, 3. Too bad Arlene Kohler didn't come back, but that's okay. You can splash some red removal in the final pack. This is really one of my favorite swords. I think it's by far the best of the 3 in the cube. There's the Abbey, and there's also a Ram Gang. Abbey is actually not too bad with our token things. I think that's better than the Ram Gang. I'll take an Abbey. It's a late game possible play. Okay, I'm playing none of these. Ooh, Hero. Okay, maybe we'll play Hero. It's a strong card. Don't think it fits what we've got, but... We've got all the red splash and nothing to splash except just Kessig. Gideon here. Alright, I'll take the Devil's Play. It's playable. Alright. Well, I think it's the Courser, and there's not too much else for us. There's Heart of Kirin, but I think Courser's the way to go here. Well, We have a lot of 2s and 3s, so we should hopefully be okay against the aggro decks. I just don't know if we have enough top end here. Ooh, Jiraga Tree Speaker. That is exactly what we want. Yes. For sure. That looks nice, but yeah, let's take Soul Ring. Really wouldn't mind a Tooth and Nail at this point. And just like more big stuff, you know. You have no problem dropping these things on turn 3, but kind of run out of steam after that. Although the other possibility with all this mana is that we can play multiple 3 drops, but that's not quite the same impact as a 5 or 6 drop usually. There is a Arid Mesa finds the Cinderglade, but I think Harmonize, draw more cards. That's fantastic. Hornet Queen would be nice. Tooth and Nail would be nice. Big Garrick would be nice. Domri. I don't know if Domri's in the cube. Really wish I had that Arlen cord. I'll have to look at what did I take over her. Can't tell if this Eldritch Evolution's really any good. 2+. And none of these can really go for something big. Oh, Whisperwood. There we go. Now that's a card. That is a fantastic card. And he can go into the Avenger. But yeah, just by himself he's great. He works with Craterhoof. Awesome. Okay, so here's a bit of a choice. We've got Thragtusk and we've got Lotus Cobra. I do like Lotus Cobra. But I just feel like we need more threats. So I'm going to take the Thragtusk, even though, I mean, I do like, you know, he does cast his stuff, but I think, you know, we can't just bank on casting, having Craterhoof. We need other stuff. Ooh, now there is a very nice win con. That's coming in very late for us. There's also this that I really like, but this is a win con and it works great with all of our creatures. And so I'm liking this deck a lot more now. Great, and the Gear Hulk is also a fantastic pickup. Okay, so some good choices. Deals damage. So this is sort of removal. What does this guy do? Other humans get +1/+1. Oh, he makes wolves, huh? Okay, and then Thrun. I kind of like Thrun here, actually. I know he is seen as underpowered, but he's great against aggro. We have a lot of 2-drops. He holds his sword well, so I'm going to play Thrun. And he's very good against certain decks. Like notably Burn, which is very common here. Okay, this is much nicer here. Okay, we don't play Sylvan Advocate. Maybe we don't play Grapple with a Past. Maybe we don't play Eldritch Evolution. I'm not sure if that's great. Yeah, this is much more balanced here. Playing none of these, I suppose I'll just take the random Garden. Copy of any creature. Oh, okay, I'll put that in the sideboard that we won't play. Alright. I suppose Dead and Gone is certainly playable for us. Garganon as well. Okay. So what is it? I took the Thragtusk over. I think it was a ramp card. Oh, interesting. 22 cards here. Dead Gun is actually quite possibly what we'll add. There's also the flagship. So I think I like these. Let's group the creatures separately, see where we're at. So I think Sword is nice with all the creatures we've got. So let's count our ramp. 1, 2, 3, 4. So not a 5, so a small amount of ramp, not amazing. This doesn't... I think I want to play the red for the Kessig Wolf run because it sort of makes these guys all possibly to kind of go through. So our choices, there's the... Also definitely want to add the Abbey. So what about this? Kind of like that. It's a way for all of our early drops to do something. And otherwise we've got... That seems meh. I would side it more against certain cards. And... So we're really just playing the red for Kessig Wolf run here. Do we want to play Eldritch? We could Eldritch one of these things into a Whisperwood, or one of these into an Avenger. It just doesn't seem that good to me, I gotta say. So nah, I don't think I'm gonna play it. Oh, I like this, and not Clifftop Retreat. So we'll have 2 colorless lands, and everything else will be a forest. And so, you know, Ooze is maybe sort of comparable advocate. We can side it in or out. We could also put in Dead Gone, maybe. Maybe Dead Gone is better than Ooze. It's not that great. It's nice to have some removal. Tap lands. Alright. I like this. We've got... If we ever do cast Craterhoof, we've got a lot of synergy cards for it. Avenger, Whisperwood, Awakening Zone. We have some refill with Harmonize. Okay, so let's... take a snap of this. And let's take it for a run and see how we do. Feels like a 2-1 or 1-2. But we have some late game stuff. We've got the West Vale Abbey, the Kessig Wolf run, the sword, so let us see how it turns out. Really glad we got the Elemental. I think he's so good. Stampede also comes out of nowhere. Alright, 3 lands and stuff. We will keep it. Alright, against an elf. 2, 3. Fertile ground, okay. Playing the same color combination as us. Okay, he's going big. Okay, so I can start whisperwoodding or thrunning, but he's got big stuff coming. So can my mid-range stuff beat his 6 drops or 7 drops here? Oh, that's a good sign if he's attacking with that. Creature's 1 less to cast is nice. Okay, so 4, 5. So I have 5 mana and everything cost 1 less. So 3, 4, 5. So it doesn't actually help me this time. So I think we're looking at a Whisperwood here. I think we're looking at Whisperwood and just don't have to sack the spawn, because this will these cast 4. This is 3 and 3, but I don't have 6 mana. So might as well cast the Whisperwood. And next turn, if I do draw a land, I'll have 5, 6, 7 mana, so I can definitely cast both of these, or even this and this. And if I don't, I'll have 4, 5, 6, so I'll still be able to cast both of these if need be. So 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Can cast a lens. Or just play threat. Maybe I just play Masked Admirers. Why don't we attack? Oh, what is my manifest? That's an Ewid. Let's unattack. Let's see how it comes through here. Okay, he's at 6, so I guess I'm okay with playing a creature because I can always Whisperwood it. And so maybe the best move here is just Thragtusk. Because if he has a sweeper, then I'll have another creature left. He's got Ugin. Bonfire. Nice. Okay, so this is where we want to sack this. And that way I'll be left with a two manifest and a Thragtusk token. Alright. That went well. So green-red, the sword is obviously fantastic. Anything we want to change? We really just saw an elf. There was not a whole lot to go up against. Dead Gone seems fine. Maybe this is less good than, say, some creature. Or just some recursion. I like it. Let's run it back. Okay, we've got a Stampede and some stuff, so this is an eventual win con. Great, what a top deck. Now we can level up our tree speaker and tap it for a lens and play an early Whisperwood if this doesn't die. Wow, and Craterhoof. All we need to draw is land. Is he gonna kill my guy? He did. Okay, that's fair. That would have been pretty gross. Would have had 2, 4, 5, just Whisperwood and then pigs. So I'll just play the lens here. Yeah, that bolt was very, very good. I'm still in a good position, but I think it would have been pretty overwhelming had that survived. Okay. Ooh. Thrun's pretty good here. Although I wonder if we just want to play the Masted Myers to draw a card. And then if he dies... yeah, because I really want to draw lands, don't I? So this is the most likely to draw lands, I think. And, you know, he can make his stupid rolls and stuff, but... yeah. Good. Really, we just want to get to, like, Whisperwood and Stampede. So I think next turn Whisperwood, play stuff, Stampede. And he's got his own Whisperwood. Okay, nice. Do I want to block? No. Five, 6 mana. Can't play both. have any chance of playing Craterhoof next turn? 5, 6. No, we don't. Tessy Wolfram. That is a bit scary. Are we just dead here? Might just be dead. So maybe we do this and then sack. I think we might be dead. Now we sack this. Yeah, that wolf run is bad. Bad for us. Yeah, we're one turn under, unfortunately. 4, 5, 6. I think we're just dead. GG opponent. Man, that bolt really won it for him. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Okay. All right, all right. This does hit Planeswalkers. Could see the argument for also just playing like Sylvan Advocate. Or even Ooze. Alright, no, I think with Craterhoof and stuff, let's go for more creatures. It becomes a 4/5. Garruk's the only Planeswalker we saw. Alright. Do I want Ooze over Advocate? Maybe I want the Ooze, actually. He's a blocker. Yeah. Maybe I want the Advocate over the Ooze. Okay, well, we have a Jiragan Harmonize, so we'll keep. And the Fertile Ground will be useful. Oh, Courser. That's pretty nice. Is he going to kill my thing again? Yeah, he did. Okay, well played, sir. Another very timely bolt. So do we play Courser here, or do we play Fertile Ground? I think Courser just gets some beats in. him. So do we just harmonize here? Or do we play the ground? Kind of want to just harmonize, right? Harmonize, draw 3, and the next turn we can play master and ground. Yeah, I think that's the right play. And we've got Whisperwood will come into play handily. Okay, Whisper on Whisper. There's also Master on Master. Let's just play on Whisperwood here. Because then if he has removal, I can use this. And then there's also him. He will be quite nice. Okay, do I block? Or do I just take it? Guess I take it, right? I want the more tokens I have, the better my Abbey is, so. I'm okay with him using that mana just for one extra point of damage. Ooh, nice. So now I can just win as long as I don't die. And so 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could play Fertile Ground, blow up 1 Manifest. Or I could play Devoted Druid and Master. That's gotta be right. And then just don't die. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we manifested that. Oh, man. Right. I did not think of that. Yep. Yep. So maybe I should have sacked the Whisperwood or something. That doesn't seem good. Still have Ormondal. x equals 3, huh? So this will really... If I sack the Whisperwood, I'm really just saving the master? Otherwise I lose these. That is painful, no doubt. I just wonder if the Whisperwood is eventually better than the... And I will eventually be able to start recurring the admirers. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so basically I can sack the Whisperwood to turn these into 2 manifests, but I don't even keep the master. So, no, it's okay. I think we let it happen. Yeah, so we'll take it. All right. It is still the Abbey, and we can still make dudes, don't forget about that. And with that, we'll be able to make a cleric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So, okay, well, we'll keep going. Traitor. Okay, well, we lose. Yeah, 18 bajillion. See how much I die. I suppose I was supposed to, like, dead one of them. But wouldn't have mattered. Alright. Well, I don't think I made any massive play mistakes there. We kind of just came down to who's going to draw their stuff. Do we want to change anything? Nope, I like the way this looks. Let's give it another shot. All right. Let's see if we can do better. Opponent's deck was very similar to ours. Had Garruk, had Whisperwood, Craterhoof, Kessig, the Champion, Fertile Ground. A lot of the same cards. do some good work here. Alright, we got acceleration and stuff. We'll keep. Another green deck. Alright. Sky Sovereign might be good against him. And if we're fortunate enough to draw land, we can play Admirers. If we're not, we're in a little bit of trouble. Okay, did not draw land, so I think we're just going to sit on it and really hope this time that we draw land. Okay, scary. Prime time would be unpleasant. Yep, that's unpleasant too. Just an 8/8 trample, no big deal. Okay. So we can play the Thrun, or we play the Admirers. I think we really need to hit our land, so let's play the Admirers, and if they die, it's not the end of the world, because we'll eventually be able to recur them. And we don't have mana to regenerate our Thrun anyway. So here we really just want to like stop dying here, is what we're trying to do. So at least we're at 5. Wait, oh my god, dead gone our guy. Great. Okay, so probably Thragtusk next, I'm assuming. Or is it Whisperwood? Yeah, maybe it's just Whisperwood to just have more dudes. And then Thragtusk. Just getting the manifest down is important. All right, that's unpleasant. Definitely going to block that. Gonna kill my Whisperwood. Oof. Okay. Well, that did it. Another green-red deck and owned by it. Just need more creatures. I mean, this would have been fantastic, you know, against him. I think this is good. E-Witness. This is good. No, I'm happy with the deck. Let's run it back. Okay, an auspicious start again with Fertile Ground and Courser. We'll keep it. If we draw a red land, we can play Courser and kill his Mystic. It's unfortunate. Okay, we didn't. So I think we play Courser now. Since we might get lucky and get land. Or not. Okay. Okay, also nice. And fantastic. There's an Undergrowth Champion for next turn. Doesn't help right now. Well, I guess we just play the Recruiter here. Well, we do have red, so I could blow up his Mystic. I don't know if that's a little bit too little, too late. I can do both, right? Maybe that's what I want to do. Or do I just want to? I could return this to hand. Let's blow up the Mystic and play the Recruiter, I think. Guess we double block here. It is painful. Or do we just take 10? Because otherwise, yeah, we can't really afford to double block, right? I think we have to take it, and then we can play Undergrowth Champion, and possibly there's a land, and that would make a big difference. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's not exactly what I wanted. Really need to... Ugh. He charred that? Okay, well now I have no choice. I have to double block. And I think we're just dead here. And yeah, that's not going to do it. And he has the trample. We can level him up. I guess the best we can do is just play him and level him up. second train. Alright, we died. Okay. Well, we lost twice to the mirror match, and I really don't think our deck is that bad, but we had mana issues. I don't feel like this is an 18 lander, so let's just run it again. People watching this must think this guy is just like bad at deck evaluation, but I'm not unhappy with any of the cards here. And I feel like our keeps were reasonable, 2 lands and an accelerant. Alright, this is great, we'll keep. Awakening Zone into Elemental next turn. Assuming he doesn't get countered. Now it feels like it's going to get countered. But I'll play it. I'd rather have this countered than something else. What's he gonna do? Click me? Feels like a click. Yeah, Wolf Run. Alright. At least also this eventually makes the spawns dangerous. So I feel like I'm just running into a counter here. Just does not seem like a smart move here. I'm going to pass and let him tap out, I think. Because if he counters this, then I really have nothing. Feels like Rune Snag here. So at least if Rune Snag, then I can pay it. So let's do that. Okay. And just don't forget that if he has a removal for your Whisperwood to manifest. Okay. Five, 6, 7, 8. I could play this and Crater Hoof. That seems bad. Let's just play the Skyship. See what he does. So if I draw a red, then these spawns with a wolf run becomes dangerous. What is going on here? You know, there's like Dissipate, but there's also Mana Leak and Rune Snag, so I'll be happy to sack stuff. When it enters the battlefield. I thought somehow, I misread that again. I thought it was when it attacks. Okay, oh, that's fine. That's actually even, yeah, that's... Really need to do better. Did that affect the previous games? Was there a chance when I could have played this and killed something? Okay, well... It's actually facing... It has to do something here. Wrath? Black Sun's Zenith. Okay, that actually works pretty well. And face up non-token. That does nothing on each creature. Okay. That's good. Ooh, and there's an Avenger. And then I can crew and hit him. I like that. So... I guess what I do is I sack this so that I can play and get them all with the +1/+1s. Yeah, I like that. Okay, well that went well. So he has black, blue, and we just saw Zenith and Bitter Blossom. So certainly this is good. That was perfectly fine as well. I liked it. Let's run it back. Right? I've been doing these cubes for a couple of years now, and I find myself still making mistake after mistake. So it's really given me an appreciation for the people I watch that do well, and you know that they're just able to keep all these different card interactions in their head. This I'm gonna have to mulligan. All right, that's not great, but it's better. Put that on the bottom. And that's not super great either. And we'll play this in case I draw Dead Gone and then he plays something that's relevant. Okay, Forest. At least Courser may give us some eventual card advantage. Liliana, yikes. Okay. It's annoying. Okay, well the Ravine will be also useful as a mana sink. manifest. And can't really attack, okay. So one thing I could do if he plays nothing is next turn attack with the Ravine and the Courser. But it's probably just better to play the Elemental, because then just like more creatures. Although if he deals with it, I'm kind of in trouble. I'm afraid of just putting the other thing I could do is put this down and pump him, but also seems not amazing. Liliana is good. Okay. Well, so my options are attack with this or play the Whisperwood. I think it's got to be the Whisperwood. And then I can definitely make like a big attack on Liliana. So I'll lose Garuk. I don't know what's he gonna do. Archangel Avacyn. Yeah, that is scary. But I just cannot let him have an alive Liliana. So now I'm going to draw Avenger. Okay. So 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. Has he upticked her yet? He has not. So I'm going to be in an awkward position next turn. I might just have to attack with everyone. But if I attack with everyone and this, yeah, I don't know if that'll do it. Just like letting him ultimate that is so bad. Gets 2 zombies every turn. It's just totally unacceptable. Alright, so okay. So what do I do? Do I attack with Whisperwood and Manifest and Courser and the Ravine? It at least lets me guarantee to hit her. Transform at the next upkeep. And she's really scary too. But I feel like I just can't allow that, right? So I'm going to have to do it. So I have to attack everyone on Liliana. And let's see what he does. kill this, I might as well sack, right? To get another manifest. So not super bueno. Alright, yeah, I think I sack, right? To let him have his stupid finks. Why did that not? Why did that not work? I don't understand. I sacked, right? Is that the end of the next end step or something? Oh no, it did. It did. Oh. I'm just confused. Okay. So now she gets to kill that. So I guess maybe that was bad because they stopped him from persisting. So I suppose I shouldn't have sacked the Whisperwood because then he would have at least died and then Absent would have killed him. So I didn't really save anything. But then, yeah. This is bad. Resto. Yikes. What's going on here? Resto Muldrifter. Brutal. So I think what I need now is like Avenger into Stampede or something. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think my only out here is Avenger into Stampede, so I just have to hope that this works. I know it's not great, but what else do I have? So I have to draw a Stampede or Crater Hoof, and he has to not have a counter or a removal, which is pretty unlikely, I realize. Okay. Well, it's all flying. So 3. Guess I can play Avenger again, just for fun. And then how about dudes? Yay. And I'm dead. am I playing through? He might misclick. I've F6 through my turn before, so it's always a possibility. And not happening this time. Okay. Anything I want to change? This still seems good. Ooh, yeah. Ooze actually seems good against him because of recursion. So let's play that. Maybe that's better than like dead and gone. Okay, let's do that. All right, last chance to not have a 0-3. Yes, we'd like to play first. All right, well, we'll keep it. Courser Master, flagship. So the question is, do we zone or do we courser? Given that he may have a counter, which is, I think the zone helps us play around rune snag type cards a little bit better, giving us more mana. Yeah, I think he does have a counter. And this also makes draws like Stampede live more. So, do I play Master or Courser and Jiraga Tree Speaker? Or even Harmonize. I don't think it's time for Harmonize. I think the Master is a kind of scarier threat. So let's play that. Okay. So yes, we just want to always say yes to this. I wish I could click on this and always have yes to the ability. So yeah, I'll play the Courser in case I have a land on top. See if this is allowed. I have enough for miscalculate. Rune can't snag. Okay, nice. The land. And now we'll play a Tree Speaker. level him up. It's tapping 1 for this, but no, that's okay. I like having the spawn in case there's a stampede or something. That one extra attacker could make a big difference. Bane Slayer, okay. That's good. Let's always say yes. Oh, okay, that's a nice little tag there. So it does have first strike. So what do we play here? I think we take this chance to harmonize. So we can just start by leveling up. One, two, three, four. Have I played a land yet? I should have harmonized first in case that was another mistake. So I think we're not. Let's tap 3, 4. Now we'll still have double green. Oh, we did. We played the Keswick Wolf Run. Okay. And here's Abby with Ormondal. That would be really nice. I could play Garrick here. If I can play Garrick and Sky Sovereign, but that's 9 mana, and I have 3, 4, 5, so not enough for both. I could play Garrick and just make a wolf, but that seems pretty weak sauce. And alternatively, I could just lose everything and play Sky Sovereign, but I want to keep Westvale. I think my best bet is just to play Ormondal next turn, so I'll just hang out. I guess I could have leveled him up. That was a mistake as well. Frost Titan. Yep. That is also good. So, I could Abbey 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Ormondal right now, and then he gets locked down by Frost Titan forever. The other option is maybe I can do Garrick and Sky Sovereign, but I have to pay the extra 2 each time, so that's kind of unfeasible as well. It's attacks, enters the battlefield or attacks. That's right, so that's pretty good. Yeah, maybe I just play that. So 5, 6. I don't see myself doing Ormondal right now. And this guy, he's just gonna die, so okay. does not really do anything. Does it? 3, I have to spend 2, and then Garrick. Can I actually do it? Because this would be something, right? Let's count it out. So I kill these 2, and that's 3 on Frost Titan. And then I have Garrick. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm 1 land short. 1 land short. Okay. But I can do it again next turn, don't forget. So I'll just do it on this for whatever reason. And at least I can crew this and, you know, block the Titan if I really need to. And then bring it back with Witness. Okay. Does that. Bitter Blossom. What's he going to tap? So I'll just block this. So I could do Ormondal. And then eventually start giving him. Or I could. This might be a good time to try to get the Master of the Wild Hunt back online. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I do like that idea. And yeah. Repeal. All right. Now there's an ooze. You can use it to kill his Muldrifter. A couple more turns, and then I can always like make the Abbey as well. So as long as I'm not dead instantly, I have another turn to do it. So let's. Do I also have enough to Garrick? No, I do not. So. trying to draw that. So we still got Abby to keep ourselves alive, and Thragtusk. Yeesh. On each creature, huh? Okay. That definitely hurts the Ormondal plan. Sword seems helpful. So can't Ormondal quite yet. What we can do though is Garrick and kill. I think we need to do that on Frost Titties, right? Because then it gives us our Ormondal. So let's do that. Deals 3 damage. So, doot. Yes. And I don't have the lands yet. And yeah, we'll now Ormondal's a threat. He can hit me for 3, and sword is pretty big stuff. Okay, so let's play this. And let's play Thragtusk. And do I attack with this? Yeah, I think I'll try playing the sword. And equip on Thragtusk here. It's the one I care the most about, I think. To the battlefield. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So I think I have to make an Ormondal now. Right? of sucks, but one, two, three, four, five. Okay, let's give this pro black. Okay, and I can Kessig it. It does not do anything, so. Alright, let's see if we can win with this Ormondal here. Especially since we can give him, like, Humungoid Trample. Pretty much all in on this plant. Missing anything? Nope. Okay. Let's attack with all creatures. That's fine. Okay. So red. Protection from demons and dragons, right? Actually relevant. Okay, can we do it? All right, and we finally pulled a very close game with this deck. Well, that was a fun one. I like the deck. It was fun. I would definitely draft it again. Don't think I made too many huge errors this time around. So thanks for watching. See you next time.